Wow. Where did I put my coffee?
Yeah, man, you're all over sorts. Up there.
Oh, I guess I must have put it up there. Hello everyone, welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about
War games.
And
war gamey things.
Exactly. We are here today, my friends, with another pumped up Kickstarter.
That was good.
Thank you.
Did it come down in the screen?
I don't know.
That was sweet.
Couldn't tell. I was looking at the camera. And today's pumped up Kickstarter is on Neon Rain from Good Night Games, who kindly sent us Neon Rain for preview/review. So this is not a paid preview, just so everybody knows. But this game was sent to us. As per usual with our preview videos, we are going to give you a little overview of the game. Then we're going to jump into a discussion.
Yep.
And unlike many of our other preview videos, we will be giving you a little bit of a review in this one as well. Okay?
Correct.
So let's jump into that
Jump in.
overview.
Jump into the neon.
Jump around.
Choose your character.
Okay, and we are back. And if you're wondering, the game is, we just filmed the playthrough as well, so the game is literally all over the table in front of us.
Loonies.
All right, so Neon Rain. Neon Rain is basically giving you the essence, the vibe of an old school arcade game.
Yeah. Street
Right?
Fighter?
We smashing buttons out here, people.
Smash them combo buttons. Boy, if anyone grew up around our age,
Yeah.
they know.
You know.
You know.
Or if you grew up in the 80s.
Yeah.
Or the 70s even. Actually, I don't know. Were arcade machines a thing in the 70s? We were born in the 80s.
Yeah, but more so
we
like
don't really know.
Atari, probably, like Pong.
Right. So, okay, here's
Actually, I don't
just a simple breakdown. This is a card game. Each person is going to be playing as a different character. We have a bunch of different characters to choose from. Each character has a special ability. They also have a star power ability, because what happens in arcade games, Jeff?
Do a bunch of combos, you get a special ability that you unleash, and you're like,
Hadouken! Anyways, so everybody's going to be playing as a different character. Now, on your turn, you can do one of two things. You can either play up to 3 cards from your hand, or you can recover or rest, which is just refilling your hand to 7 cards. So 1 to 3 cards, it can be any combination of joysticks and buttons. However, there are certain combos that you might lean a little bit more towards, because you're going to get extra things if you play the right combos. Okay? So as an example, if you play 2, or any of these a good example? So if I played 2 of the same joysticks with a button, it's a great example. It's a great
combo.
It's a great combo. 2 of the same joysticks are going to give you a combo benefit. A button with this kind of joystick is, and so you're basically creating combos. Now, when somebody plays out their cards, the other person can then use a little bit of defense. Okay?
Sure can.
We have.
Let's throw one up.
Let's do it. We have throw. We have, that's another throw.
See, because I threw it.
We have a block.
Block.
Yep. And what's our favorite one, Jeffy?
Combo breaker.
Combo breaker. So the throw card gets rid of a joystick, the block card gets rid of a button, and the combo breaker breaks apart the combo so they're less strong. Okay? Each player is going to start with 25 health. You are playing best 2 out of 3. There's a few different variations that you can play, one of which is where you use the same character for all of your games. The other one is you can draft characters. Another one is that you can have 2 characters, and it's the first person to beat the one other person's 2 characters wins, basically.
I keep showing you these. These are the
Loonies.
Exactly.
Exactly.
We have titled these as loonies.
Precisely.
To signify who wins each round.
Exactly. Now, everybody's going to start with 25 health. You're just beating them down.
Beat them down.
Until the
They
game
dead.
ends. Another way that the game can end is if you run out of cards in your deck. So everybody has the exact same deck. The variability is going to come with the different characters. So one thing with the characters that you may see, like we mentioned, they have like the star power. So as an example, Rainboom, once she gathers 5 stars, then she will unleash Sonic.
What was that
right?
word?
Unleash Sonic, which would be 3 damage, 1 shield. She'd get a star. You could strike somebody's card and gain a heart. So a lot of their abilities are basically going to be allowing you to do kind of like bigger moves.
Bigger
like
combos.
Exactly.
It's like, Hadouken!
Hadouken! So that is basically the game, though. You are just going back and forth, smashing buttons, trying to fight each other, blocking, doing cool sound effects.
1v1 dueling game.
1v1 dueling game. Now, there is a solo mode, and in the solo mode, you could play any of the characters as like an AI computer version, and it's going to give you kind of like the instructions that that character has. Now, I have played the solo mode when I was at Gamma. I actually played it with Manny Tremblay, who is one of the designers of this game. So he kind of like walked me through the solo mode, but that was whenever Gamma was. March?
Subject to change.
Subject to change for sure. And it's not as fresh in my mind, but it was really fun that I remember. So that being said, the game that you are going to be seeing, there's just cards and stuff everywhere, is a prototype.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind. It is designed by Manny Tremblay and Aaron
Hine, I believe.
Hine?
Again, apologies, Aaron.
Sometimes we pronounce things wrong. But we did our best. And the artwork is by Manny Tremblay, who you may know from, like, obviously does the artwork
Very
for
small games
Dice
like
Throne
Dice Throne,
and
Radlands, and
Wonderland's
War,
all of those things. So it is very
niche art.
Very neon art. The game plays really quickly, and it is super duper fun.
Yeah.
Now, who is this game for? Jeffrey.
One of the things I like most about this and what Goodnight Games are trying to do are to keep games affordable.
Yep.
So the price point on this is relatively cheap. I know it's all relative, but
all relative, yeah.
This game is for people that are trying to get into 1v1 dueling games that has a really fun, simple mechanism behind it with really great art at a relatively low price point and small table presence. Because games are getting crazy big, you can play this pretty much anywhere.
Yep, you could play it on an airplane tray
You could play it on an airplane tray. So I think it's for anyone that likes 1v1 dueling games, if you like the art style, if you like that nostalgic feel of playing those fighter games, which I very much do. I still play them to this day.
That's very true.
It definitely gives you that feel of pulling off really cool combos and doing tons of damage and just having an absolute blast yelling at each other at the table.
Yes, I definitely think, like, literally anyone can play this game.
Yes.
You could play this with your kids. You could play this with your friends. Like, Jeff and I are grown-up adult humans, and we just have a blast playing this game. Up for debate. But, I mean, age-wise, technically we are adults.
Yeah.
I also just think if you are a fan of Manny's artwork, if you like the bright neon vibes and colors, if you like a portable game, it's just, like, it's so easy and quick to get into. The rules overhead is so minimal, and it has a good little reference card to keep right next to you so you always know what the combos are. And there's only 2 actions that you can do, right? So it's just crazy straightforward. Who it might not be for,
I would say if you are always playing in big groups and don't really play 2-player games or solo games, probably something to steer clear of. But again, I still think though these types of games have a place in bigger gaming groups. For example, if you're playing like you want to play a 4-player game, but you have 6 people. Well, 2 people could kind of play this for a few rounds or whatever. But yeah, if you're a big gaming group, you don't tend to play 2-player games. Probably something to steer clear of.
Absolutely. Yeah. Other than that, I just think, I mean, you can watch our playthrough that will be coming soon just to kind of get a feel for the play and just determine whether or not that's something that you like. This is obviously an extremely high interaction game.
Yeah.
You are fighting each other, but it's kind of hard to get mad at somebody for beating you down when that is the sole purpose of the game. However, if you or your primary play partner doesn't like that, it might not be for you. But that is literally the goal, is one person needs to win. So just is what it is.
As we always say, do your research, make informed buying decisions, figure out and determine if this is for you, and go from there.
Exactly. There's a few other things that we want to mention. Number one is that we do have a channel in our Discord dedicated to Neon Rain during the campaign.
If you have questions, come on in.
Exactly. If you have questions,
even better questions.
Or questions. If you like crustaceans, whatever. Just join the Discord and you can kind of pop on in, ask your questions. Like I said, we've played this game a bunch now, and so if you have questions, we should be able to answer them.
Yeah, we do have support from more involved people in the game as well. If we if a question gets asked that we can't answer, we can get you the answer to that question.
Exactly. Or question, depending on, your vibe. Anyways, that is everything that we have for Neon Rain. Like I mentioned, we will have a playthrough coming soon, so definitely keep your eyes out for that and give it a watch. Check out, see if it's something that you like. All of the information is going to be in the description below. Click them links if you want to learn more, okay? Because there's only so much that we can tell you, and it's what we've just told you. Right? Now, if you're interested in buying board games, this one is going to be Kickstarter, but other board games, you should first start by checking your friendly local gaming store. And for us, that is...
The Boardroom Game Cafe.
Precisely. Now, do you enjoy eating snack foods?
Always.
Oh, where do you get snack foods?
Munch Pack.
That is correct. And if you like what you see,
please subscribe.
We hope to see you again soon. And now we say goodbye.
Hadouken!
Jeff, bring out your lightsaber.
I can see it.
Oh, that gave me anxiety. Hadouken. Ah! Sliced my hand. There's shards so all over the floor still.
Yeah, that's on you, Bo. Bo.
That's on you, Bo. Okay, Bo. Get a loony into you, would you? Ready?
Yep.
Can I get the ear here that's poking through?
Yep. No, you said 1.
Well, there's 3. Fresh as a daisy.
That last one hurt.
Does it look cooler now?
No, it's too light out. We should do this at night, though. We like it.